Morning, everybody around the world. Welcome to Friday Lives with Chantelle. So, energetic alchemies today is what the theme is. So, yeah, tune on in if you're around the world. There's multiple channels. Chuck on the chat what you would like me to work on later on in the session if we have time today, because I have got a special sessions today. Okay, so chuck in there what you want me to work on if you know how that works. Otherwise, tune in. Okay, so very special one today. I had a privilege of a couple of weeks ago being involved in a highly advanced energetic session, okay, with 5 other practitioners and an angel we call Jashikta. Okay, so and in that session we did a lot of energy work, but in that session we discovered, well, over the years we've been working with Angel Jashikta, and I want a big plug out for Angel and Jashikta. So we've learned how to do energy alchemies, emotional alchemies. We've learned how to transform energy within the body, and over the years we have been trying to figure out all this whole COVID thing is. Okay, so way back 2020 we actually in tuned with the energy of the what they call the vaccine, okay, and also the PCR test, and we've done some alchemies on those. So what we've discovered is those things actually affect our soul, okay, so on a soul level. So last week we've been going on for years and years. Come on, come on. We need help, humanity. We need to get, people are getting sick, people are dying. No one's come up with a real solution. What is it? Okay, so what is it? And finally last week, or 2 weeks ago, when we had a session with them, they actually came up with this alchemy. Okay, so it's not normally an emotional alchemy, and I'll explain alchemies. Alchemies are normally when we take a negative emotional state and we sink into the energy and we transform that energy, creating a pathway to a positive energy. Okay, so that's what an emotional alchemy is. This one I don't actually classify as an emotional alchemy. I actually classify it as a soul alchemy, because it actually goes to the soul. It's not actually the emotion involved, it's actually the connection to the soul. Okay, so we were talking about all sorts of things. We know that the blood was connected, and we know all sorts of other stuff. So we tuned into it. We tuned into the blood, we tuned into stuff, and this is the alchemy that came out of it. And I want a big shout out to Angel. Angel is highly qualified spiritual and emotional coach. Okay, she's amazing, and she channels Jashikta for us for our sessions, and a big plug for her. If you ever want to learn how to do emotional alchemy, I totally recommend her. If you've got emotional issues in your life, contact her. She is an amazing whiz with emotions and also energy. Okay, so a big plug out for her. I will put her link in the chat below later on, and you can go and sign up to her classes, and they are absolutely amazing and life-changing, and she is absolutely beautiful. Angel is absolutely beautiful. She is actually a real person, Angel. She's actually a really beautiful person, and Jashikta, who comes through her, let's just say you get to know the truth, and they will help you work through that truth. Okay, so pretty hard sessions, but well worth it. So big plug out for Angel Jashikta and the team that did this alchemy with us about 2 weeks ago. So it's about five of us practitioners all came together and we did this alchemy. So today, a bit different than normal. So the alchemy is going to take about 10 to 15 minutes for me to translate to you. So what I want you to do is just chill. Okay, I'm going to call in Jashikta with her song to help me with the energy of this alchemy, because it's pretty profound. And then we will I just want you guys to relax. Okay, just relax and listen to the words. Now when I get emotional alchemies, or when I listen to them, they're so powerful, I get knocked out. Okay, so I'm out cold sometimes. I'll listen to them at night and it'll just put me to sleep. So if you fall asleep, it's okay. Okay, if you can feel the energy, brilliant. Okay, but if you're falling asleep, that is amazing, because you go into your subconscious mind, and then your body's more relaxed and more receptive to receiving the energy. So relax, fall asleep, just allow the energy to come to you and to help transform what we're trying to get at. Okay, so that's how emotional alchemies work. Now as we create this pathway, you should, if you fall asleep to alchemies, and if I give some out to people, or if you go on my website, you can get some COVID ones. If you fall asleep to them, it means that the energy, your pathway is not complete. Okay, so you have to re-listen to the alchemies all the way through, trying to keep awake if you can, and listen to each word. Each word's got energy behind it. So listen to each word, and if you can stay awake and stay present in the moment through the whole alchemy, that means the pathway is complete. If not, go back, listen to it again. Right, so we have alchemies done on us all the time. We've got one at the moment that we're going to listen through 3 times a day. So I quite often listen to them at night while I'm asleep. Okay, so yeah, so this one I totally recommend listening to it 3 times a day, especially at night because you're in subconscious. So put it in a playlist, check it on at night, and you've done your homework for the week. Okay, so with that and saying that in mind, with alchemies, what else is there going to say about alchemies? That's about it, really. So they're very powerful. They are different from a meditation. I believe they're different from a meditation. I actually find them more powerful than a meditation. Okay, so let's have an experience with this. So this one was, okay, so because we're trying to find some solutions for humanity, you know, what's going on, and we've been asking for years. So this one is about the blood. Okay, what's happening with our blood? We know our blood's getting thicker, we're having blood problems, we're having heart problems, there's people with turbo cancer, you name it's going on with the body, because our blood is our main communicator of energy and vitalization of the body. So please, yeah, so that's all about the blood. So we tuned into it, and Jashika just goes, oh, we're going to do something different today. Cool, we're going to do a alchemy. Cool, okay. So, and we listened to it, we tuned into the soul as well in relation to the blood. Okay, so this is a soul alchemy. This is what I call a soul alchemy, not emotional alchemy. So this is diving into your soul. Okay, so here goes. I'm going to call them big guns. That's what we call them because they're pretty powerful. I'll call them Jashika, who we call the big guns. Okay, and big shout out to Angel and Jashika, and I will put their link in below so you guys can, if you want to learn how to do this, go and see Angel and Jashika. All right, so I'm going to call them in. So to call them in, I'm going to actually do Angel's song to call them in because I need their power, their full power for this alchemy. Okay, and I've called already all our guides in, so they're also here, and I've also connected to Earth already and connected to the universe. Okay, so let's just call these big guns in, and Jashika, that is, and we'll go from there. So I'm going to sing Jashika's song. It takes about 4 or 5 minutes, and then I will start translating the alchemy. So I want you guys to sit back, relax, be receptive of the energy that's coming through. Okay, just be receptive, and this is how we're going to do it today. Okay, so here we go. And excuse me for my singing. I am not the brilliant at singing. From all the yelling and screaming on the sideline at watching kids sport, my voice is not great at singing, but this is the only way to call them in. Okay, so here we go. Jashika song by Angel. And I will sing it. Here we go. Om Say Safanata. Om Say Safanata. Save Ninkum Saken. Save Ninkum Saken. Save no. For save Ninkum Saken. All right, so we've got Jashikta in the room. Okay, so yeah, so let's get on with the soul alchemy, and this is called soul authority integration. So I'm just going to read it out. Yeah, so here we go. It's going to take me about 10 minutes to read. Please sit back, relax, listen to the words, go to sleep if you do, feel the energy. Okay, just allow it to come through. So this is from our soul, remember. Ever since I've gotten here, I felt more and more lost, it seems. When I first arrived, I felt somewhat connected, and life felt easier in that place, more smooth. But I quickly learned that I didn't have any power, because children don't have any power here. So I quickly learned that I didn't have any authority. Something else had authority, whether it was a parent, a teacher, a policeman, a doctor, anyone but me. And more I learnt to surrender to whatever authority made its way into my life. And more I felt out of control, disconnected and lost. And I found myself searching for strength, any kind of strength. I saw strength in something or someone. I didn't even discern what kind of strength it was. I just noticed it was stronger than me. Maybe it was a person. Maybe it was an idea. Maybe it was a career path. but something that seemed stronger than me, and I handed my life over to it. I did this over and over again in different situations, in different relationships, until I had no idea who I was, other than how I was connected to whatever the stronger thing was. So in truth, I ended up forming an identity through all kinds of weaknesses, telling myself that I had attached myself to things that were strong. And one by one, I have experienced the collapse of these unions, experiencing my identity crumbling. I'm finding myself lost over and over again. But behind it all, there was always this quieter voice, this vague presence, some kind of whisper, which had some kind of magnetism, and I found myself paying attention to it, dismissing it, paying attention to it, dismissing it, because this world tells me to dismiss it. Even the stories of God, this world tells of some kind of loud God, some kind of flamboyant God, surely couldn't be this quiet magnetism. But the curiosity in me kept moving forward, and quiet magnetism and towards the quiet magnetism. And the closer I moved for it, the louder it became. The closer I moved towards it, the more intimidating it became. And also the more comforting it becomes. The more I move towards it, the more energy I feel, the more activity I feel, the more intelligence I feel. The more I move towards it, the more awe I feel. And I've become close enough that I feel I stand in its greatness, at least for moments each day. And I'm ready to feel the true radiance of it, the true magnificence of it, the true love of it, and therefore the true power of it. I'm ready to surrender to this power, to take it, to let it take over every piece and particle of me, to combine my essence through and through, to saturate every single perception of me, to fill in any empty space, so that every fiber of me, or the expression of me, or the energy of me, or the essence of me, or the manifestation of me in every possible way, form, vibration, wave, frequency, and particle, etc. And this quiet magnetism, this quiet power that has never left me. But it's calling me home over and over and over. And I allow it to transform me, to invigorate me, to guide me, to influence me, to correct me, and to have authority over me. An absolute harmony of coherence forevermore. I want to know and experience my true energy. I want to know and experience my true authority. I want to know and experience my true harmony. I am internally connected. I am the connection itself. I am internally guided. I am the guidance itself. I am alternatively illuminated. I am the light itself. I am the essence of the Creator. And from this point forward, I allow the essence that I truly am, the energy of creation itself, the energy of love itself, the energy of life itself. I allow this energy to innate me in every way, through every word, through every action, through every thought, through every emotion. I finally allow myself true integration and the power and peace that results. And allow yourselves to come back if you. Okay, guys, so that was a soul alchemy, what I'm calling a soul alchemy. It's an energy alchemy, and that was soul authority to integration. So my homework was to listen to it 3 times a day. So your homework is to listen to it 3 times a day. So this is all about transforming ourselves, reconnecting with our soul, okay, being strong with ourselves, and being who we meant to be and not being controlled by others, basically. Okay, so that was a soul alchemy. So what time have we got? We got 9 minutes left before we go. So let me know what your thoughts are. Did you fall asleep? Did you feel the energy? And if you want me to work on anything, please put in the chat and I will do a quick healing session in the next 5 minutes. So check in the chat if you've got anything. But otherwise, if you've got any questions on that alchemy, let me know and I will transform it. I will be posting this in the blog on my website. Okay, I will be posting this video. I'll be posting the transcript of it, plus the original audio files, okay, that go with this. So chuck it in there. And a big shout out to Angel and Jashikta. So Angel, Jashikta, they who actually created this, and I've got to be big shout out to them because it's absolutely amazing. Okay, and this is how we move on with humanity, move on to the rest of our future world without being so controlled. It's all about taking the control ourselves and allowing our true essence to come through, allowing our essence, our life essence, our soul essence to come through, and not being controlled by others. Okay, so in the meantime, while you guys are chatting in the chat, if you always want to chat, I will just send some energy to you guys. So if you guys are new to me, I am a energy healer. I can transform energy and I will send you energy. So I'm just going to do some basic energy today because we've only got a couple of minutes left. And we'll go from there. So I'm just going to initiate Pangu's energy. So I do 2 or 3 hours a day of Qigong a day. I practice Jashikta's 8 fields Qigong. Okay, so it's all about integrating the 8 fields. And if you want to know more about that, check on my website. And I also do Pangu Qigong, which is a Chinese version of the God energy, and it will come through. So I'm just going to use Pangu's energy because it's very powerful and it's absolutely amazing. So here we go. If you haven't felt my energy before, hold on the receiving pose, just lay your hands up, and I will just send energy to that using the passcode. So take kindness and believeness as basis, take frankness and friendliness to heart. Speak with reason, treat with courtesy, act with emotion, and accomplish results. I'm going to keep sending this, but I'm going to do some shout outs here. I've got Angela here from Auckland, Nancy from the States. I've got Helena from Sweden. I've got Kim from Wellington. Maureen, hello. Angela sent me here. Hi, Maureen. Okay, I was like, where's the new one? Okay, so people all around the world. So I love this community. I love our energetic community. We come together on Facebooks and Zoom calls all the time. We are transmitting energy and healing everyone around the world. There's quite a few of us. There you go, from Tauranga, New Zealand. Okay, so we've got lots of Kiwis here. Americans always jumping on board. So hello, guys. Yeah, and from Sweden as well, so from Europe as well. So I love you guys. So without you guys being here, it wouldn't be any different. So just sending you guys just chi at the moment because that was a heavy alchemy. Please go back and listen to it again. If you want to jump on to what I do, I've got so much going on. So just jump onto my link tree, but you can always see me here on Fridays and you can get a little healing session. Today was different than normal. Normally I do a big healing session on everyone, but I thought it was very important to get that alchemy out to everyone so we can start changing the energy of this earth. Okay, or this world. Okay, so that was me. All right, so yeah, just sending you and Pangu energy. So you should feel the tingles. If you haven't felt energy before, and now I'm not odd, but I'm one that didn't feel energy. People go, "Oh my God, you didn't feel energy." No, I didn't. Okay. I got told when I started doing healing and learning how to become an energy healer, when I started with Keith Coley, who's Angel's partner. When I started 5 years ago with him, I learned Pangu Qigong on the first day via Zoom and got told, just believe in it. That's what he said. Just believe in it, Chantelle. I'm like, okay, I'm in New Zealand and you're in the States. Just believe in it, Chantelle. Okay. And here I was. I didn't feel a thing. And all my classmates, oh my God, they were having amazing visions. They felt everything. I was like blown away what they could do. And I couldn't feel a thing. Okay. I couldn't feel anything. And it took me at least 4 months to start to get the tingles in my hands. Okay. 4 months of 2 hours a day of doing Qigong. So anybody can learn how to cultivate energy, can learn to be a healer. If I can do it, you can do it. Okay. So 5 years later, I still can't feel much. I do have a little bit more visions now, but apparently my healing's really powerful. So big thanks to everyone who who allows me to treat them. We do have some amazing experiences. And it's just a magical world to work in. Yeah. Kim's like, yeah, like me, Chantelle. Yes, Kim. Yeah. Right. Yeah. So Angel, yes, it works. I felt your energy. I was singing with you like I knew the words. Yes, because Shashikta was in the room. Okay. So Shashikta, if anyone asks, is there's different levels of angels. Okay. You got the normal angels and you got your guides and you got the archangels that everyone sort of knows about. Well, Jashikta is another form of energy that I actually asked them one day because I was curious. You got to be curious. George is like, where are you? What are you? Because they call themselves they, so it's their own energy. They are higher than archangels. Okay. And then I said to them, well, how high? What's the level? And they said one off source. Okay. So they are knowledge. Okay. So that's why they love sharing knowledge. They love working with us because they think the humans are fascinating. They just love us. They're just like emotional beings. They're just fascinated how our world works and how corrupt it is and how the energy flows in our world. So they're just fascinated by it. So so we learn a lot from them and yeah, and it's been an amazing experience for me. So if you want to learn that, I'm going to chuck Angel Shikta's website in there. So if you want to learn how to become emotional alchemy. Let me just find it so I make sure I get the right one in there because the spelling is pretty different. Just want to make sure I got the right one. I just spelled it wrong. Hang on, guys. Yeah, found it. Okay, so this is I'll just put in the post and I'll just go to their courses. And so Angel is actually a live person. Okay, she's a living person. She's absolutely gorgeous. And Jashikta is who she sort of channels. Okay. And that is, I've just posted on the chat, Angel Jashikta's website, and you can see Keith and Angel on that website, and they've been absolutely amazing mentors for me for the last 5 years. So that's all it is. Okay, today, that's all I've got for you today because I really want to get that alchemy out. Next week, we'll do something completely different, back to our normal sort of routine. Yeah, but I really need to get that alchemy. So homework, guys, I get homework every week from G. Okay, so homework is to listen to that alchemy, and I will post it up later on today on my blog 3 times a day. So get it into a playlist. Okay, playlist, and listen to it overnight. Okay, so I'll put it on the blog later on today once this all downloads and stuff like that. Otherwise, have an amazing and magical weekend. The sun is out here in Auckland finally. Okay, so enjoy the weekend. Yeah. Oh, although from the UK. Okay. And yeah, for those over in the States and the UK and Sweden, enjoy those winter snow dumps, and hopefully you'll have a white Christmas coming. For us in New Zealand, we don't have white Christmases. We like to sit on the beach in the sun. Okay, so yeah, so let's hoping for a nice warm Christmas. Okay, so thank you, everybody. We'll see you next week, same time, same place. Maybe not different, maybe a different place, but same time anyway, and we'll see you there. Okay, good night, everyone, or good morning, everybody. See you.